Before you even know it, when you've been in a relationship with any kind of narcissist, they will steal your identity. The very essence of who you are as a person will be taken away from you by them without you even realizing what is happening to you. A narcissist will steal your identity. Narcissistic people feel entitled to do as they please and take what they want. They're very envious of other people, and they are highly exploitative people. They will skillfully manipulate to deceive and to rob you of your personal identity. And there's various ways they go around doing this. And the first is usually in the love bombing stage of the relationship, when they will go all out to mirror you, to adapt and morph into the person you are, to sell you an illusion that they like the same things as you. They will adopt your likes and your dislikes. They will pretend to share the same interests, the same hobbies, the same values, the same beliefs, the same desires. And they will tell you that you have so much in common, and they will make sure they have a lot in common with you. And as people can have a lot in common, you don't notice anything off. Even if your instincts are speaking up, you quiet them down because this person hasn't shown you how toxic they can be. They're actually treating you very well and they're being very nice, and you get on with them and they've got that charismatic charm. Once they have mirrored who you are as a person, they're going to come on strong with the future faking. They are going to sell you the dreams of your future, and then they're going to deliver you an absolute living nightmare. They've got to know all about you. They've got to know everything that you like, and then they're going to sell these things back to you as though they want those things too. And why wouldn't you want to be involved with somebody who shares the same values and beliefs and wants the same things as you? This is ideal. This is perfect. And as this can happen, you don't recognize that it's the narcissist manipulation tactics. As people can meet who have similar interests and similar hobbies and similar values and similar beliefs, you don't recognize that they are manipulating who you are as a person to sell you everything that you would like to hear. They're going to take your strongest desires and create an ideal of the future. They're going to idolize the future with you, to sell you an illusion of something that you can work towards together with them, so that you can picture the future of your dreams with them, believing that they want the same things as you. These dreams are built on mutual aspirations and desires. And the narcissist is getting you into that web of false hope, because every time they fail to deliver on these things or work through these things with you to achieve them, they find a way to blame you, to shame you, to create that self-doubt within you. So you believe that they want them too. So because you know how passionate you are, you work harder to create them with them, not realizing it's not what they want. They're just slowly destroying you. And that's when they flip the script on you and they start devaluing you and they start criticizing you and mocking you and belittling you. Those very things that they once loved about you, suddenly they're having those little digs. They're chipping away at your self-esteem. Those dreams, those desires, those hobbies that you once shared with that person, they're going to chip away at them to destroy your confidence, to get you to question who you are as a person, question your abilities, question your opinions. They're going to make you feel like you're worth less than you actually are, which is their devaluation of who you are as a person. Not just the way you look, not just the way you talk, the way you eat, the way you dress. They're going to start mocking your routine. So if they love that you were an early bird that likes to get out of bed early, they're going to start criticizing you. If they love that you were a night owl that liked to stay up late, they're going to start criticizing you. Perhaps if you went to bed earlier. Perhaps if you just had a rest in bed a bit longer. They're just planting those seeds of self-doubt within you until there comes a point where the narcissist voice replaces your voice. We can all have those voices in our head where we're like, oh, this seems a good idea. Maybe not. Yet the narcissist will take over your maybe not voice so that you become a shell of who you are as a person. They will take your friends and family away from you. They will plant those seeds of self-doubt because they're looking to isolate you, to alienate you from all forms of support. They will tell you that your family interfere too much, that they don't trust that friend of yours. And they create a dependency on them. So you begin to believe in every word they say to you, that they are selling to you. A narcissist goes all out to sell you a belief, a false belief, that who they are as a person is who you are as a person. And then they get you questioning and sell you a false belief that everything about who you are as a person is wrong. And once they've devalued you, once they've isolated you, once they've created that dependency on them, and you become riddled with anxiety and depression and stress and health issues, and you've lost touch with your friends and family, you've no longer got the energy to do the hobbies that you enjoy and do the things that you enjoy. You've lost your spark, you've lost your desire, you've lost your passion for life. The narcissist is then no longer interested in you, and they discard you, and then they swan off with somebody new. And often because they've been mixing in your circles, because they've been doing your hobbies, they meet somebody doing similar things to you. They take your dreams with you and then they share them with somebody new, and then they start to mirror that new person, because narcissists are tending to mix in that circle that you were once mixing in. They scapegoat you, so they leave you isolated, and they move on with your friends, sometimes with your family, with your hobbies. They move on with everybody disbelieving you and your life left in ruins as they go and manipulate somebody new. And that's all they're going to do. They're going to manipulate somebody new. And this is when you are often left at breaking point, a complete empty shell of who you were as a person. And this is when you have to build your life back up. You have to pick up the pieces of your life, and it is heartbreaking. However, it's worth it. You get to decide the things that you enjoy, the things that you want to do. You get to build your confidence again by going out there and doing the things that you love, recognizing that mistakes are going to be made along the way. They're a learning curve, removing the negative narcissist voice out of your own head and putting a positive one back in. And once you get that positive one back in, you start surrounding yourself with the positive, uplifting people who are supportive, who want what's best for you. You learn to differentiate between the constructive feedback and the negative criticism. You learn to recognize people who are trying to help and support and guide you, and people who are trying to destroy you. It's not an easy journey. However, you get to then choose the things that you want out of your life. And yes, people can then become extremely independent because their trust has been shattered, they've been betrayed. So you have to learn to trust your own instincts again, and just take things slow and get to know people for who they are and not who they sell themselves to be. Thank you very much for listening. If you are new to the channel, this channel is all about narcissistic behaviour, to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot come no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have a couple of books out on Amazon: 15 Rules to Deal with Narcissistic People If You Cannot Go No Contact, and a Narcissist Handbook, which is the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse if you cannot go no contact. I shall link those into the description if you'd like to go and check them out. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.